Friar Lawrence on his cell. Hello? The letter hath miscarried. He tries, but he's about 400 years behind the times. Can't even send an email. Send smoke signals, why don't you? Still, don't suppose the letter was of dire import. Not that neglecting it may do much danger. Hello? Busy? Yeah, a little bit. Here in the city, visiting the sick. Here in the city, visiting the sick. Here in Mantua, visiting... Help a barefoot brother out, yeah? Here in Mantua, where the infectious pestilence doth reign. I do remember an apothecary, and hereabouts he dwells, which late I noted, in tattered weeds with overwhelming brows, culling of simples, meagre were his looks. Sharp misery had worn him to the bones, and in his needy shop a tortoise hung, an alligator stuffed, and other skins of ill-shaped fishes. And about his shelves a beggarly account of empty boxes, greener than pots, bladders, and musty seeds. Remnants of pack thread and old cakes of roses were thinly scattered to make up a show. Noting his penury, to myself I said, and if a man did need a poison now whose sale is present death, in Manchester, here dwells a Cardiff wretch who'd sell it him. But this same thought did for my need, and this same needy man must sell it me.
The secret of her thing is you. She is a face of mine. In shape no bigger than a gate stone. Honey cross.
What ho, apothecary?
Holy Franciscan friar, mother, oh.
Put this in any liquid thing you will, and drink it off, and if you have the strength of 20 men, it will dispatch you straight. Take thou this vial, being then in bed, and this distilled liquor drink thou off, when presently throughout all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humour, for no pulse shall keep his native progress, but surcease. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou liv'st. The roses in thy lips and cheeks shall fade to paly ashes, thy eyes' windows fall, like death when he shuts up the day of life. Each part, deprived of subtle government, shall, stiff, stark, and cold, appear like death. And, in this borrowed likeness of shrunk death, thou shalt continue 5 hours, and then awake, as from a pleasant sleep. Thou shalt continue 10 hours, and then awake, as from a pleasant sleep. Thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake, as from a pleasant sleep.
My remedy within thy help and holy physic lies.
Now, let me have a dram of poison, such soon speeding gear as will disperse itself through all the veins, that the life-weary taker may fall dead, and the trunk may be discharged of breath as violently as hasty powder fired doth hurry from the fatal cannon's womb.
Such mortal drugs I have, which Mantua's law is death to any he that utters them.
Art thou so bare and full of wretchedness and fears to die? Famine is in thy cheeks. Contempt and beggary hangs upon thy back. Need and oppression starveth in thine eyes.
Is thou so loud?
Come hither, man. I see that thou art poor. Here is 40 ducats.
My poverty, but not my will, consents.
I pay thy poverty, and not thy will. The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world affords no law to make thee rich. Then be not poor, and take this. There is thy gold, worse poison to men's souls, doing more murders in this loathsome world than these poor compounds that thou mayst not sell. I sell thee poison, thou hast sold me none.
Farewell.
Farewell, and get thyself in flesh.